I come from South Africa. It's a country bedeviled by racial divisions. And from early on in life, I committed my life to the battle to break the yoke of foreign oppression. And I made it my task to fan the flames of hatred in the hearts of young Africans. I supported the cause of the African National Congress and all the political struggles of my people. But together with many young people, we felt that the older people were going too hat in the hand to the authorities. And we wanted a more dynamic and militant organization to fight for the freedom and independence of the black people in South Africa. And so we formed the African National Congress Youth League. And it was as I was fighting in that league that I met moral rearmament. And for the first time, I met white men and black men who had changed. But what shook me most was to meet rabid Afrikaner nationalists who had found something bigger to live for and who were prepared to apologize to me and to other African nationalists for their former attitude of hatred and arrogance. And when they spoke like that to me, that moved me. And I began to realize that instead of planning the liquidation of people, I could sit with them and listen to God's guidance to plan for a new South Africa together with them. I am no less a revolutionary because I listened to God, but I have renounced the path of violence, of hatred. I hate passionately the things that divide men, and I'm fighting with greater passion for the things that will unite us above every affiliation, above race, above color, above creed. And I know that the greatest need of the world is not to look at color, but to realize that the biggest thing that man needs is to attend to his character. And when we have men of character in the world, then all men will be able to stand shoulder to shoulder together as the sons and daughters of God. And many people ask, which way will Africa go? And at this moment, I believe Africa is confused. There is a crisis in character. Men who were united when they fought for the freedom of their continent and countries have now allowed self-interest and other things to take precedence in their lives. And unless we can get an incorruptible type of leader who will not be bought with money, with position, with success, and the promise of other things that all these things can offer, then Africa will be doomed. And other ideologies are dividing us. And we need the ideology that begins when a man begins to listen to God and to live the absolute moral standards. Then he need no longer have a blueprint, because he needs to know nothing more except to be sure that he lives at the cross and he moves as God guides. And when the world moves that way, there will be end of anarchy, end of confusion, end of chaos. There will be the rebirth of a new world.